Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. In by George Kittle. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down, Purdy to throw. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes just it.
Watch out!
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. He's got Devontae Smith. And he has him right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed left side to Smith. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. And you're going for it here.
Let's go.
Quick throw finds about right. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Let's get to that wide complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Great, set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On here with Will Shipley. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Barkley. Oh, he can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Hurts now on third and goal. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's fourth down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll go. Hurts. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set, get set. I can run up.
Purdy to throw it. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Get set, get set. I can run up.
Pushing the tight end over. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Big yards on the right side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got it first to begin the frame. Purdy setting up that play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Now Purdy finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Got to figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Well, third and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Now it's Purdy. He's on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Translatable skills. That's what you call him. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get set.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Isaac Arindo with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Good. Set. Call up Yeti. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Good. Set.
Toss play to Barkley. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
You know don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Hey, let's go.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Great.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Running right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Hey! 180! Hey!
Hurts throwing again. Has him running the comeback. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Great.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Caught at the 10-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Great.
In the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Anyway, you all know.
He finds it right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy looking to throw. He's going to be caught on his back. McCaffrey. He's going to be a yard shy in the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Outside. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that brings up third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
It's it.
Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Outside.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
It's it. Watch out.
Play action now. Purdy. Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Third and long, Purdy. Still has some space inside the 35. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this.
Watch out.
Purdy trying on fourth down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
On first down, Hurts. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them from the 31. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it across the 20, continuing to work. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down and 10 yards to go.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in. And he's brought down at the line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up second and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities, those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. One final shot before the half. Trying for the deep ball. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Great. 73.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Great. Oh, Silver, ready? Trimmer. No.
Hurts on first down. It's his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. 180, 180. No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Yeti. Tyler. Great. Set. 180, 180. 63. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing the love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Great. Set. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
No touch.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Great. Set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one's caught, Smith has it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, and with 2 scores now, it's been a 2-score game. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
It's set. 180.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Second and 3 now. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it the 46. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Purdy on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. A gain of 5. First down, San Francisco.
Play action now with Purdy. Right side is caught by Jennings. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 30.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
First down, Purdy to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Motioning the tight end now. To throw again, it's Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's out.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is going to be no good. Snap wasn't clean, Brock. That kid pushed to the right. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. He cuts it back right. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
No touch that. 181, 63, 63, 63. No touch.
Here's a designed run. Hurts. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line.
Great, set. Do on left.
They'll run here following the penalty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Trimmer.
On 4th down, Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
First down, run with Barkley. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's another carry for Barkley. They find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
On 1st down, Hurts. Buying some time right. That one connects. And he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
No touch it.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space? And now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Eagles 31, 49ers 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They've got a man in motion. Purdy on the play action. He put everything he had into this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. They've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go before a sack.
Desperation time here on 4th. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Eagles have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
It's a turnover and down.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
1st and 10 from the 43.
No.
Hand off now to Shipley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Again, it's Shipley. Off to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Well, Brock, Started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another one for Ford. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's Ford on 3rd. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Motioning left is their running back. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Great.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles moments away from a 2-0 start. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another one for Shipley. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Sign quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
60 Bison.
Drawn up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
60 Eagles.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. and they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl.